Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Love Storyteller Tarot. My name is Jeanette and I've been on here on YouTube for the last 3 years. Yeah, it'll be 3 years in December. So I just wanted to give a big shout out and like a big thank you to all of those that have subscribed to my channel and that, you know, maybe have been away but they're returning and, you know, coming back, which is lovely. And that's okay. And you know, thank you for your like, sharing and subscribing. It does all help, and it's such a joy, especially when I read the comments and you know, and it's helped somebody. The readings help somebody, and it's a general reading. It might not be for everybody. But it might be one message, and that just that one message might help somebody, and surely that's all that matters. It's not about being famous or anything like that. I'm too shy of a person to even want that for myself, I can tell you. You know, I am an introvert. I find it hard to be an extrovert. But I do in situations that I'm passionate about, and which I'm going to talk about now for a few minutes. But you know, I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Christmas. And I know that's difficult sometimes around this period because, you know, families and maybe there's been hurt or heartbreak or betrayal. You know, and healing needs to occur, or there's been a loss, and then this time, especially around this time of year, and then when there's been a loss, it's really hard because you're thinking of that person or pet or collectively, you know, or in your community if something's happened, especially if it's happened around this time of the year. You know, it's really difficult, but it's just about, you know, I don't believe in anything as in, you know, religion or anything like that, but I believe there's something out there, and I just boil it down to love, respect and kindness. You know, I don't like to overthink any of these sort of things, but I just think if you can be respectful and loving and kind to individuals or groups or communities, then, you know, that is the spirit of Christmas. That, you know, that's the whole purpose, the spirit of love. But, you know, it is the spirit of Christmas. And I see this card very much as the spirit of Christmas. You know, the Six of Coins, the picture says it all. And sometimes it can come across as arrogant in one sense, because he's only looking at this chappie and giving coins. So you have to watch, you know, your judgments of who you feel deserves a helping hand, or if you're being neglected or rejected, you know, because there's another person here. But he's not paying any attention. But he does have the scales there, you know, that's all about balance. The Six of Coins is the voluntary card, you know, about volunteering and helping, being in the community and making a difference, you know. And, you know, I don't have much funds, but you know, I'm always provided for, and yeah, it might be day to day, week by week, month by month, you know, but I'm always provided for, and I'm grateful for that. And probably I've got issues on a mental level due to childhood around, you know, finances and abundance, etc. But you know, you have to undo your childhood and the patterns and work on it, keep working on it. But you know, this is all about poverty, and the 5 is all about poverty and feeling left out in the cold, feeling unloved, unwanted, neglected, and that can be a person, a group, a community, whatever. But it's feeling as though you're not. It's a lack card. There's a lack, and hence it can be a poverty consciousness, like a lack, because that's what you've come in here with, or you know, or you've come here to heal. But saying that, you can always help somebody. You can always help somebody, and that's why I'm just giving this little bit of a because I need some support. I need some help. As in, there's in our community, they're raising funds for a defibrillator. I think I said that right. And I see that as valuable, because if you think, we all have like family, sons, daughters, and mothers, fathers, uncles, aunties, you know, and somebody that was in our family, I think it was a couple of years ago, or it was the first year I came on here, and yeah, one of the readings I was upset because it had just happened, but you know, he suffered from a heart attack, and that's why that's close to my heart. Luckily, he, in one sense, he was in the hospital. Was he in the hospital? No, he wasn't. But anyway, they got him there, but he didn't survive it. But the communities are, you know, bringing in these, especially in the villages, the defibrillators, because there's such a strain on the NHS and the resources. And you know, I don't want this to go on too long because of your reading, but you know, and so I think that every community, every village hall, whatever it is, I think they need to have one. And we know we need to love ourselves and love each other and help each other, because you'd want somebody to, you know, get that defib and work on you, or a loved one, and vice versa. So it's just a suggestion, but you know, it'd be nice to be able to go and give them, you know, this check or some money to help them get this defibrillator. And I just thought, because it's Christmas, I've been on here 3 years and I don't charge for my videos, so I just thought a donation would be lovely. You can go to my website and it says there, donation. It's easy to do, whatever you feel, the gift you'd like to give, because this is the benefactor card, and you know, it's being generous, and the volunteer card, or you know, the giving card, it's giving and receiving. But yeah, and you know, I also work with another place, and it's about, because I've been through it myself, so about, you know, homelessness and not having a home, and finding ways of how we can, you know, get people off the streets. So it's not about, well, this is the Samaritan card in a way, you know, either you're a benefactor or somebody would be a benefactor in your life. But yeah, so I have ideas that I'm going to be doing, and I'm probably going to get a petition together about empty, you know, houses, and helping these people and getting them into their own homes. So again, it's, you know, it's all about your passion, what you're passionate about, what touches your heart, and that's what Christmas is all about. So I just wanted to say that and wish you a Merry Christmas, and thank you again for watching my videos, liking, sharing and subscribing. Okay, I think I've said everything, and I'll now go into your reading, whichever one it is now. Okay. This is a reading for Virgos. Yes, just done the other ones. Right, let's take a look, see what's going on for your love lives for the month of December 2018. Oh, well, you're either feeling happy, so good vibes, or you haven't been feeling happy, but now you are going to be. So something's happened, and it's making you feel good about yourself. Maybe you received something, maybe something's panned out better than what you thought it was going to. If not, if you're not resonating with that, it could be that there's a return to happiness. Something's being returned to you that brings you happiness. We are talking about love, but you know, if you're in a relationship and you're quite happy anyway, then maybe it's something else that might be a gift for you, or maybe you receive flowers. If you're in a relationship, and that would be a nice gift if that hasn't happened for a long time. But it's basically happiness, this card is. Can represent an event as well, but let's see what's going on at the heart of the matter for Virgos. Did I say Sun, Moon or Rising? I've done so many, I can't remember. So, oh right, well you've got the snake, which is all about needing to use your wisdom, or like it can be like transforming, shedding your old self, and so letting go of things that haven't made you happy, and has brought you down. So, and this card's all about, very much about needing to use your wisdom around love. And sometimes it's like you might know something, but is it the right time to say something, if you're in a relationship, that is. Because sometimes, what's the saying, it's like hold your tongue, silence is golden, and speech is silver but silence is golden, something like that. Speech is silver but silence is golden. So maybe for December you need to be wise about saying something, and maybe not revealing everything that you think about. Might get you a happier relationship, or if you're dating and you know, getting to know people, maybe if you're picking up on things, then maybe, especially when you're first dating people, maybe it's not a good idea to bring up something that maybe has brought up a red flag for you, because red flags doesn't always have to be in a negative sense that you don't explore the relationship. It just means it's a warning, and it doesn't have to be drastic. It could be that, right, this has been brought up, but it needs to be dealt with. It needs to be dealt with before you go any further, is usually what it is. Unless it's a great big red flag, like, you know, someone's married and they're asking you out or whatever. But if you're just starting to get to know someone, or just starting to date, yeah, because there's something that's really important. Well, this event maybe, but something that's really important and going to bring you happiness. Well, this is around finances, and I'm sure Virgo was about finances before. So, you know, if something's more important to you, then it would show in the reading. But yeah, this is very, very important, and it feels like, well, I know a Virgo, and you know, and situations and finances did come into the picture, so which then uplifts the person and then makes them happy, and then you're attractive to love. So because this is like investment money, and but this is something like really important, something really rock solid. And as an earth sign, a Virgo, you know, you'd need that in your life very much to feel that way and to feel secure. But we've got the purple, lots of purple here, but you're not needing to use your wisdom about something that's really important to do with your happiness and to do with finances. But yeah, I was sensing that you're feeling happier, you're feeling um, good, more healthy, because this is very much about vitality, feeling strong, and you've got the mountain there too. So this is about feeling strong and abundance. So maybe you're seeing more abundance in your life now, or recognizing more abundance, to do with love, to do with your life in general. If you're single, then, but yeah, definitely you're going to be feeling that. If you're not, it depends when you watch the video, I suppose. If you're not, then you're going to be, or that's what you need to be working on, is your health. That because without health, then what's how can you enjoy anything else? So it could be that way around. So yes, there's definitely something. It could represent a child, but it's coming under the this is something in its early stages and around finances. So maybe something that's happened in November now coming into December. But yeah, this is very much about maybe just starting to build and getting more money into your life, and or the situation that you're in regarding love, and that could be wanting a baby, and then or it could be like a business in its early stages, but that could be wanting money or saving money for those of you that want a baby, but that looks like that's going into January, if you're thinking that way. So yeah, we've got, well, there seems to be some sort of argument, or possibly there's some sort of argument, but you're okay because you've got the tree above it, so it dampens the energy and doesn't make it as bad as what it could be. But that's probably why I was saying at the beginning, and if this is around a child, to do with the child and to do with their money, teenagers, or they're just starting work or whatever, it seems to be that, and I was saying something about speech is silver, silence is golden. So it felt like hold your tongue a while. And if you look at the snake, sorry, because of the camera, if you look at the snake, it sort of is heading towards that and heading towards the finances as well. So, and if you're in marriages or long-term relationships and you've got children and teenagers, and of course if things are going on there, then, and upset and arguments, it's Christmas time, it's going to cause problems. So maybe on this occasion, or for December, you don't need to be, let's say you don't need to be parting your wisdom and sharing your wisdom. Maybe they want to buy something, but it's all about maybe not parting your wisdom on this occasion. We've got yeah, definitely, because this is all around thoughts and next to there, but we do have the tree above there. So it seems to be there's going to be some sort, yeah, definitely some sort of argument, because one person is thinking one way and another person is thinking another way. And this actually, so I think maybe it's only a message for a few of you, because this is maybe a child being, well, but then it is Christmas time. It doesn't have to be a negative in that sense, this is somebody acting mysteriously. Well, you can, if you're buying Christmas gifts, can't you? It doesn't have to be as dramatic, but it's like the child is holding something back, or is being a little bit sneaky or cunning, and it's obviously to do with finances. So it could just be as simple as being crafty about getting money for Christmas or whatever, or using their own money and not telling you about something. That's what it seems to feel like. But I'm just trying to, I think we'll get some clarity cards on it for this here. So, but you're feeling okay, you're feeling happy, but there is something really important around finances. You're feeling stronger, but there is some form of argument, and it could represent a child, like I said, for those of you that have children, and they're acting mysterious, crafty, cunning, but needing to hold your tongue or your thoughts around it, because maybe that would cause an argument. And then obviously, you know, there's upset for you, the family, your partner, if you're in a relationship, or if you're single, then that's what might, I forgot to say that we are looking at these here, but it's about completing, well, it's around Saturn, so maybe this is a bit of a pattern here, something to do with childhood, finishing something, completing something from childhood. This is happy memories, fond memories. But why have we got it? Whoa, very positive cards. I didn't actually say what we were looking at, but I was looking at these 3 cards down here. So maybe things isn't going to turn out like you think, because there is definitely, with the 10 of Cups, this is like feeling emotionally fulfilled, which is here, and happy, fond memories. And this can be somebody returning, the 6 of Cups, for those of you that are single. It can be that. It would mean that this is an ultimate partner. It'd be interesting to see what the romance angels have to say, because of the World card. This is like wholeness. It governs the ultimate partner, and can represent a friend or somebody, you know, childhood friend, childhood sweetheart, somebody, an ex, somebody from your past, somebody you've known a long time. But there seems to be happiness there, and it's on top of these cards here. So let's see what the romance angels want to say. Most important message for Virgos, please. Well, there we go. It's saying finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and we do have the fish here, which is about money. So, but is it causing problems? Hence why I was saying that maybe, I don't know, don't make a mountain out of a molehill, I'm getting. I just don't know. Is it worth it? But yeah, it says finances and career. So this can be somebody working, if you're in a partnership, you know, you want this, maybe you had that in the past and you want this again, this family unit, and feeling happy, secure, and maybe it's not, but that's what you're wanting because it's on the thoughts. And maybe somebody is working too hard, or you're working too hard. Of course, this time of year would be understandable, deadlines, things like that, and getting things cleared up and ready to leave to celebrate Christmas, that sort of thing, and be with family. Or you haven't got enough money, because there seems to be some sort of mischievousness here. But anyway, you'll know, you trust your intuition, but that's that's what it is for you for the month of December, Virgo. Please like, share and subscribe. It's your gift back to me, and if you'd like a reading, then the information for my website is below. It's straightforward, and I do hope these messages help you, and see you here in January. Lots of love. Namaste.